Hello, and welcome back to the Last Remnant. We're gonna do base 2 and maybe base 3 and probably not base 4, 5, or 6, or Bracketville over there, because we don't care about Bracketville over there. That's how you pronounce it, by the way. You can quote me on that. Defeat the command squad and assault their base. Oh my lord, there's a lot of you. Well, we can Caustic Blast. We may as well give that a whirl. There's a lot of dudes here. Like a lot of dudes. I've never had to deal with this many dudes simultaneously. I'm gonna attack that one. I don't actually know who the heck is attacking what at this point, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it here and see how that goes. There's a lot of them though. There's in fact 7 of them. Which is more than me. Which means unless we kill 2 of them immediately, we're going to get somebody flanked. Didn't kill him, sadly, and didn't kill anybody else, or didn't even hit anybody else either, so. Did take no damage though, so we had that going for us, and we should get some bonus morale out of this encounter here. Presuming he gets to cast. Yeah, there we go. Look at that morale bonus, it's insane. And of course he reassesses to Cutting Lunge, because that's how the AI apparently works now. Whenever you do anything, they reassess to Cutting Lunge 4 or 5, because whatever, I guess. Apparently all the AI have that ability. This is going really well so far. We're already max morale. We've killed 2 unions, we've suffered very minimal damage. I don't think we're gonna kill this one though. No, not quite. Multiple interferences, which doesn't matter because our morale's already at max, but hey. And apparently this group is going to do literally no damage. Good job, you idiots. You had one job, and it was to not suck.
Victory is within our grasp!
Alright, so you guys aren't in deadlock, despite the fact that there's a guy right there. Don't area attack from afar, he's right next to you, just kill him. You guys are deadlocked. You're not going to be for long, though. I think I'll have you... You don't really have anything you can attack very well. Hit that one for me, I think, is who they should be attacking. And you guys... Go... harass them, I guess. I don't know. I don't really need that extra union over here, I don't think, so... They're gonna kill this group before he even gets to use Omni Strike again. That seems to be a recurring problem. Because for whatever reason, Rush seems to go last a lot. Oh yeah, Rush's union has a new item on it as well. So, Rush has an item that gives 25% max AP and 20% initial AP, so they should be able to push out higher damage spells more frequently. And we're getting crazy blocks off of her. I wish they were dodges and not blocks so we'd get counters off of it, but whatever. Either works well enough. Apparently they've circled us. I don't know how, necessarily. Oh, it's because this union was too slow on catching up to him when it does. My bad, and now they probably aren't gonna die. Nope. I hate when I do that. Like a flaming passion. Also the dodges on the enemies. This group seems to be... Oh look, Cutting Lunge 5. This group seems to be dodging much more than the last group we fought.
These half-baked mutant punks.
So you're not in combat. You guys go ahead and heal. You guys really want to use Omni Strike, don't you? I'll just go ahead and tell basically everyone to keep their HP up if possible. And you guys are probably going to die. Because that's how this is gonna work, but whatever. Come on, Gao. Use your weird weapon. Gao is the dude with the weird, like, studded sword thing going on. That was the wrong button. Don't matter. Nice standby. I like how it zooms in for when people stand by sometimes. It's just like, look at him stand here dramatically. I don't think we needed restore for that, but whatever. At least she'll attack and maybe kill. Yes, indeed she did. And they may yet live. if only barely. Well, that's going to guarantee the fact that they're going to live, because he just did that. We still, there's no sign of, oh, okay, I was going to say, no sign of the boss union anywhere. Apparently he was hiding behind a door of some type. Hello, fiend. Alright, whatever. Let's see, so they're all too far away. Yeah, so go ahead and just area attack whatever you can. I don't care what. You guys close in. Anyone who can't area attack from afar. Why are you saying area attack? Just go ahead and close in, I suppose. Like we're fighting in the sweet courtyard now. We're gonna get a pretty high chain considering this is all just one battle. Also, my frame rate is dipping in this fight, and it did in the last base as well. I think that's due to the size of the actual combat zone. When it's usually at 60, but sometimes when it goes down to like where I'm looking across the field with my unit selected, the frame rate does actually dip quite low. Not that any of you probably are going to actually notice, but whatever. We may actually kill this group, and they just spawned, I think. Yep, we killed them. I think that's the group that just spawned, I could be mistaken. It is very difficult to tell, I'm not going to lie. I do like the amount of damage we're pushing out for the fact that we're not going to take any in return because we're doing it at range. Alright, so we got two dudes. Where's the boss bro? Still not here.
We've certainly felled a lot of them.
Apparently we have felled a lot of them. You guys are just offensive support. There's Orphic Ward. So now I have two people who know Orphic Ward. Go ahead and do that for me. These dudes are so far away that we can't even target them, but in order to actually finish this fight, we're probably going to need to kill them. But because of how the game's combat system works, we cannot even advance on them until the enemy here is dead, because they're too far away to target. Once there's no enemies within attack range, all units that are too far away to target, you can just move towards them at that point. It looks like we may not need to kill them, as it turns out. We're just going to go through the door and leave. Or these two dudes are going to come out the door, intercept me, and then presumably probably die. Oh, it's the boss, so no, never mind.
They're strong.
Battle, however, is going to be nicely timed. For that max morale. Hopefully, oh no, we should have had Russia's group just use Omni Strike, because they would have targeted this guy, I think. Or they could have targeted one of these special teams that apparently just ran up. Alright, well, let's go crazy.
There's no way I will lose.
Apparently there is no way he will lose. We're going to have two units target these extra units just so they don't raid lock the group doing the ranged attack. Maledict is amazing as far as I care. Look at the damage that outputs. I believe it affects morale as well, but I could be mistaken on that. Maledict, I think, is one of our best abilities, if not the best, and that dude's already dead, so fight's over. That was remarkably fast. Hooray.
I feel stronger than before!
I've gotten a little stronger.
Bloodlust has grown. Learned moonset. Hooray. More items. We're stocked up on a whole bunch of different herbs of many varieties, including some that are used for lotions and other things like that. I think it's lotions they're used for. Could be mistaken, but either way, welcome to base number 2 with Dude Bro number 2 within it. We're gonna run towards him, it'll give me a cutscene, yeah, there we go. Presumably about him being psychotic or something is how this works.
Me is Sweeto, helper to Mr. Conqueror. Me is gonna kill you. Ah, scary. Here is too scary. You guys is scary. You. You's all's gonna bite it right here. They don't call me the Flesh Render for nothing. Get it, bro? I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, cause we's all going to the same place anyhow. The other side ain't so bad, I hear. How's about we all find out?
That little smile at the end there. Little bit of a smile. But anyway, now we get to kill this guy and presumably like a billion other people that happen to be with him. Yep. He's got a really defensive formation. We're gonna try and get someone up in there with him. And then cover some flanks here if possible with some decent attacks, mayhaps? Maybe? Probably not. Eclipse isn't really what I want you to do, but I guess it's better than freaking Mystic Missile. Stun Trap might be alright, actually. Hopefully we don't get intercepted running straight through the middle of them like that. Looks like we are going to get intercepted.
Yeah, like that.
Ow! That was a poor start to the fight right there. Especially since this group's not going to put out a lot of damage this turn by the looks of it. Nah, half damage I guess is alright. Hey! We actually intercepted him. His normal attack didn't seem to hit too hard, but he's probably also got an end of turn ability that's going to wreck someone in a second here. So we gotta be careful about that. More interference. I don't know why we keep getting so much interference in these fights. He resisted it, which is unfortunate. So now we're just gonna have this dude get the crap beat out of him for that round, apparently. That poor guy just got... People circled him, beat the crap out of him. It was unfortunate. That was the wrong button. Every time. I don't know what it is about the X button that I screw up so often, but by golly do I manage to do it fairly consistently. Now this might kill them. Yes, sweet. And we're already at max morale, but we're gonna lose it fairly quickly. Yeah. Unions might die, he might use an end of turn special, he did. And it's an AoE. That's not good.
I hate these half-baked mutant tongues. I should inform you.
Let's see.
There's no way I will lose.
There is no way he will lose. So there's a flanked union, and this union is not actually attacking anyone in deadlock, so we're gonna go ahead and have them addle over there. Everyone else, if possible, will keep their HP up as best they can. Restorative Herb 4 is not amazing, but it is what this union has, so it will have to do. Smash is gonna hurt. Yeah. At least they can put out decent damage even with healing. Some of the other unions can only either heal or damage, to be honest, which is a bit disappointing. Rush's union is actually one of those. Also just hit my desk, they didn't kill the enemy. Yeah, dang it. Rush's group may die. There's a free enemy union close to Rush's group. And I don't think we'll be able to attack them before they actually get there. This union might also die by the looks of it. Not quite. They're still like in the danger zone. Yeah, Rush is dead. Unless he gets real lucky. Oh my lord. The luck that was had on that day is amazing. And this should be a deadlock, so even if they don't die here, they can't attack Rush's group. I do not believe the AI will break deadlock. Apparently Rush wants to punch someone in the face, which isn't going to happen. I'm going to point it out to you. Oh, he wants to use Talisman's Gift. If you can get it off in time, yes please. Are you guys even... You're not even fighting anyone. You don't have anyone to fight. Go ahead and heal them. We need some heals going around here. Oh hey, restorative tincture, which is pretty good if I recall. I believe it uses easier to acquire items than some other things. I believe it may also be faster. I can't remember. They did not get it off in time, so they died. Talisman's Gift would have made him immune. That poke. Which is unfortunate that he didn't get it off in time to allow him to live and probably kill the enemy union there. This group is also dead. Nope, no, never mind. Can't heal though. Or at least not very well. We need to get these other groups down because Boss Man McBossbro has a freaking AoE end of turn ability apparently. Which is dangerous if you've not figured out how this works. Sure. Caustic Blast, why not? So we're actually gonna have you bring them back. You guys attack, and you guys try not to die, please? I realize you've been fighting that same union since the dawn of time and you've not even got close to killing them, but please, can you not die?
What's this?
Alright, David's group will kill that union for them so they don't need to worry about not dying, because they're not fighting anyone anymore. That'll make it remarkably easy for them, I guess. I like his sword. I want his sword. I always like it when they die on like the first auto attack, basically. You just walk up, give them a poke with a stick, they just fall over. It makes me happy. Eye Cream is actually a really good heal as well. Anything that's AoE, honestly, is your best bet for heals. It restores oh, good job, you idiots. It restores individual units much less, but it helps the Union stay alive better. So you guys attack from afar, because that's actually really nice that you have that. And you guys heal the others as needed with double revitalize. I think that's a bit overkill if you're going to be honest here, but whatever. That was the wrong side of the controller. Moonset, we just learned that. And he used it before we got to see it, so there you go. That's what Moonset looks like. Ours presumably hits much harder than his because we're the player. That's always a thing in RPGs. Not every RPG, to be fair, there are a few, but that's not the thing, but the player always hits much harder than the AI, but has much less health. I never understood why you can't just hit kind of equally and have, you know, equal health. That would honestly make it probably a much more difficult game, to be fair. Ow. That AoE actually doesn't hit too badly. So we should be able to, especially since he uses it so infrequently, we should be able to maintain ourselves fairly easily, especially if this, you know, we keep getting really good skills per turn here. Although the main group is primarily just regular attacks at this point. Oh, Cyclone. I hope that's not an AoE. Doesn't appear to be. No, but it hits pretty hard. Also, it defies physics. But quite severely defies physics. Why are you guys physically attacking? Why did I... Hyper Hammer. Why did I tell them to physically attack? That was a bit stupid. You don't even have a hammer. It'd be like Hyper Sword, not Hyper Hammer, but whatever. I guess I can't argue with this dude. Oh hey, he has Dragon's Flight. My Dragon's Flight, however, did 10k. Yours did 1200. Well done. It's a bit disappointingly low damage on his part, to be honest, considering he's a much larger fellow.
They're strong.
Addle is nice, although a bit unnecessary considering it's a single target. We'll be getting huge flanking bonuses every turn anyway. We don't really need that. The Addle bonus. And he oh, Thunderclap too, nice. He should die relatively quickly considering he's the only one left. Again, I don't know how much health this dude has. Presumably a lot. Wow, 120. Oh, Maledict and 2 Dragon's Flight. That would explain why. Damage output from that group. Oh, Miracle. That means I think he's below 50% when they cast Miracle. At least that seems to be the case for everything that has Miracles. They'll cast it below 50%. Wrong button. Victory Sweep sounds like it's gonna hurt. Especially with the buff. Alright. He's in critical though, which means we're probably gonna kill him this turn. Assuming we don't spend the entirety of the turn healing everybody, but I suppose somebody has to do it, and Rush's group is really good at that. You probably noticed. Rift Cleaver. Oh, they're gonna spend their turn healing as well. Oh lord, that was close. And that's with max morale, by the way, so that was with like a massive damage reduction, and he almost one-shot that Union. However, this is probably going to be the Union to kill him. Because this is going to be a lot of damage out. No! Surprisingly. What happened there? Oh, one of the background Unions actually used a restorative item. It doesn't heal and it doesn't use items or anything like that when stuff happens in the background. It's just basically a graphical effect to make it look cool. Someone else healed again.
Huh? What's the deal? This ain't fun at all. It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Damn it. Cold, cold, cold. Somebody do something. Do cold.
What if they just suddenly fall over? The whole speech should have stood there. So restorative herb 5 finally.
To me.
I learned a mystic art.
Legendary Ranger, hooray! We're getting some really high ranking classes now. Ooh. So we'll get 2 of those again. Interesting. So that's a massive upgrade for him. Holy crap. I don't know why we got this, but weapon plus 5 is pretty good. But 106 attack and mystic, and really good defensive stats. That nearly doubles, and he already hits hard, so that's actually really cool. I don't know if you always get that item. Mystic arts for me, Pegasus. Necro Dragon Bone. I don't know where to get a Necro Dragon Bone or Equisetum. You people. Vulture Underbelly Fur. Retro Colossus Shell. These people and their demands. I think we're actually going to keep it to 1 base per video. It's going to string it out a bit, but these bases, it's only the second one, and that one actually took pretty long. I don't suspect the further bases are going to get much easier, so we'll stick to 1 base per video, see how it goes. Either way, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.